What's up? This is Mike here, aka Gotham City Comics, on the important social media platforms. This is my first video. Just wanted to kind of run down what I'm going to do, how I'm going to go about it, and see what you guys think. A little bit about myself. I've been collecting for about 8 years now, give or take. Me and a good friend of mine, Robert, decided one day to go into a shop and go check it out. You know, we saw some cool toys and comics and stuff, and after that, that was it. We started collecting nonstop every day. Um, I'm a DC fan. I like Marvel as well, but I'm a DC fanboy at heart. Batman, Harley Quinn, that's my jam. So that's a little bit, about what I do. I'm in the Comic Book Fiend Club. I've been in there for about 6 years now, 5, 6 years. They pretty much had to let me in. I had to beg and beg, but they let me in. So basically what I'm trying to do now is, for a few years now, I've been trying to figure out what my collection's going to be. And, I've changed the way I want to collect and what I want to collect so many times. I started with new comic books, Batman, Harley Quinn. I've stuck with Harley Quinn throughout the whole process. But, there was points where I collected series of this, and it just never felt right. And then maybe a few years ago, I got into like key issues, smaller key issues and stuff. That was fun. I kind of do that still now, but this year has been really good for collecting for me. I've gotten some really, really good bangers, some big key books. This year at WonderCon, I finally submitted my first CGC book. It was Air Pirates Funnies #1. That's the West chapter of the Comic Fiend Club. That's our grail. That's our book. It's the best one, I believe, out of all the chapters. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so now I'm kind of getting into graded books and stuff. I go for quantity. I don't go for quality as much. I like the lower grade books because that's kind of what I can, afford and stuff. So that kind of got me thinking, I think I want to shoot for like 0.5. So if I'm going to go low, I'm going to go to the lowest of the low. And I think it'll be fun I have some books here in my personal collection that are really beat up. They're awesome. And I want to send them in and try to get that 0.5. And that's what I did with this Air Pirates. I took it to WonderCon this year. I submitted it beforehand on CGC's website. So when I got there, I gave it to them, kind of explained to them, hey, you think this will get a 0.5? Can you guys look at it and stuff? And, they kind of looked at it and said, yeah, possibly. And it was real beat up. I actually got it right here. So this is it. If you've never heard of this book or seen this book before, it's Mickey Mouse and the Air Pirates. So it's kind of cool. This is the back cover. It's kind of a cool little story. Basically what happened is this guy created the book it was about 1977. He decided to make these books, and they're obviously for adults. They're real raunchy. A lot of funny stuff going on in there. But he never got permission from Disney, so Disney came back and said, hey, that's not happening. They sued the guy, ended up winning, and he had to stop making them. So they only had 2 issues, I believe. It was only issue 1 and issue 2, which I have both. But it's kind of a cool book. So we all started collecting it here in the West chapter. And so I took this book to them, and I looked at the CGC census, and there's none on the census in existence, no 0.5. So I said, I want to have the first one. I think that would be cool. A lot of people like to have those 9/8, those near mint books. Nah, not me. I just like to collect, and if I can get a big key issue that's beat up for cheaper, I'm gonna do it. And I think, as long as I have the book, I don't care what condition it's in. So yeah, I showed him this one, and I was kind of messing around with it, folding it and bending it and stuff, And as I was opening the pages to show them, there was a piece cut out, the cover detached. And I was like, okay, I like where this is going. So as soon as that happened, the lady said, oh yeah, that's gonna help a lot, and the staples are real rusty on here. There's a piece cut out of one of these pages. I don't know why they cut it out. Some of my friends right here decided to write on the back, fill out this form right here. So yeah, so I sent it in. You know, I was pretty confident that it was going to hit a point 0.5, and I got the book back. Couple of my friends in the club on the West chapter have a show here on YouTube called The Low Grades every Friday at 7 o'clock. Definitely check it out. So I decided to go on there and unbox it live on their show, and so I did, and it came back a 1.8, and I lost my mind. I kind of was pissed off, so I decided to break it open, and this is what we have. So I had to cut it open, and I ended up ripping, asking some people. I ripped the cover down here in the middle of the spine, and I didn't understand why, why it came back a 0.5, because it even says right here, panel missing from page 12. The cover was detached. The staples are super rusty. There's staining on the front. There's rust stains on the front here. It's ripped. It's perfect for me. So yeah, I busted it open, and I'm gonna resubmit it and make sure I get that 0.5 next time. I'm gonna get this 1.8 taken off the census and get me that 0.5. I want to have the first one, the first and only one. I want to be that motherfucker that has it, So that's kind of what I'm gonna do here on my page. I'm gonna show stuff that I've picked up. Either I got stuff from WonderCon this year. I think I got some pretty big books, some pretty good books. I did pretty good. Stuff I get in the mail. If I go to a shop, I got a couple local shops I like to hit up. Just stuff like that, toys, comics. I want to get those 0.5s. So every time I get a CGC package back in, I'm going to do an unboxing video. I'd like to get tips from people on here. In the comments, go ahead, leave a comment. Give me tips on how to get that 0.5 if you know anything. I'm still kind of learning the whole CGC thing. This is the very first book I've submitted and gotten back, so that was kind of fun. That was exciting. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna show pickups. I'm gonna try to do a video every week, maybe twice a week, depending on when I get stuff. I got a couple books coming in. I got a book yesterday that I can't wait to show everybody. It's a really big key. I got 2 more books coming this weekend, possibly Monday. Another, like, lower end keys, but they're still really good keys. So go ahead and hit that like button, follow me, let me know what you think about the video, what I could do different, talk shit, I don't care. Go Dodgers. Comic Book Fiend Club for life.